But you know, there's an awful lot of flies around, and it's very boggy and marshy, which honestly, I don't like this type of environment. I think because a few times whilst I've been out and about exploring, I've stood on some ground that I thought was solid ground, and I've sunk into up to my knees sometimes, you know. It's quite scary. It's quite scary when you're walking on what you think is just earth, normal, solid ground, and then it sinks up to your ankles, up to your shins, and it's very thick, you know. It's difficult to get out of once you're in there. It's kind of a little bit scary, I think so. Can you imagine being swallowed up by some swampy bog earth? Oh goodness me, oh goodness me. But that won't happen today. No. You're always perfectly safe with me, my friend. You're always perfectly safe with me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're always perfectly safe when you're with me on these little adventures, my friend. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I promise to always keep you perfectly safe, 100% safe on our little adventures. Okay, so there's no need for you to worry. No need for you to have any worrisome, bothersome thoughts in that little head of yours, is there? No. You can just sit back and enjoy our little adventures. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Come on then. Come on. Let's go. Let's go and explore, shall we? Today's weather is very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. 1 minute, it is absolutely blazing hot sunshine, and the next, it's actually kind of overcast. Some of the clouds, they look quite grey and quite ominous, like it could rain. Oh my goodness me. Let's hope we don't have any rain today. No. That would be terrible business. Terrible business indeed. This place is a little bit different than I expected. A little bit different than I expected. There's all sorts of different biomes, and there's a lot of traffic nearby. I think you can probably hear. There's little wooded areas, there's fields, there's all sorts. Look at these little mushrooms. Look at these little mushrooms that I found. There's quite a lot of them everywhere. I wonder if these mushrooms are edible. I'm not going to find out right now. Let's just say that. But you know, very cool to find mushrooms and different little creatures, like this little woodlice. Hello, Mr. Woodlice. I wonder what is on the agenda for Mr. Woodlice today. Probably some travelling in the undergrowth, and maybe a little bit of eating some wood. Is that what they do? Is that what woodlice do? Do they eat wood? I don't know. I guess they eat anything that's like decaying. I'm not sure though. Good luck on your adventures, little woodlice. Good luck. What are you doing up there, you silly little sausage? What are you doing up there on the tree? What a silly little sausage you are. You've decided to just go ahead and make this tree your home, have you? I see. What a peculiar little creature you are. You want to climb trees today, is that what you want to do? We could climb trees if you want to, no? We could do that. It does sound like fun, actually. I'm testing the integrity of the tree that you're currently perched on. With this stick, you might not know, you might not understand this because this is actually highly advanced, highly intellectual. You know, you need to be very skilled to test the integrity of a tree, of the tree material with a stick. It's all about listening closely. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Maybe you can hear it better over here. See, you can hear the quality of the material based upon the sound it produces when you tippy-tap it with a stick. Tippy-tap it with a stick. Is that relaxing? Is that relaxing? You silly little creature. Silly little creature. Having a little rest in the tree there. bouncy ball in the middle of the woods with the word win written on the back. That has to be a fortuitous omen. Look how cool this little area is. In the middle of the forest, there's like a small stream with some wooden steps leading down to a little wooden bridge. With this little stream going underneath, and you can take multiple routes. You can choose where you want to go. How exciting! How cool! Are you enjoying our adventure today, my friend? Our adventure in the forest. Our adventure in the forest. Bit of a strange place, this, I have to admit. Lots of different things to see, but also I don't know, it's quite wild. I get strange energy from this place. Strange energy. Maybe it's the home of some sort of creature that does not want to be disturbed. That's the kind of energy I get from it. That's the kind of energy I get. It's okay though. We can keep exploring. We can keep exploring. It's okay if we're quiet and careful not to disturb any beasts that may live here. Any beasts. Is this honeycomb? Have I just discovered some old honeycomb? It's still kind of sticky-ish. Can you see the honeycomb pattern? How cool is that? Just finding that in the wild. There's a couple of other little pieces. I wonder if maybe there used to be a beehive in this little tree, in this crook here, perhaps. Or maybe somewhere higher up the tree. I don't really know. I'm not really sure. But either way, it seems like the bees are no longer here. The bees must have moved on. Or somebody has pilfered their honey and eaten it for themselves. Maybe Winnie the Pooh. Maybe Winnie the Pooh's here. absolutely phenomenal tree. Brushed by the little brushy, leafy fir tree thing. How does that feel? Does that feel nice and relaxing? I think that this will be the end of our little walk through the woods today and our little adventure, our little exploration of different triggers. A trigger trail, you might say. A trigger trail, kind of like a treasure trail, except there's triggers all over the place instead of treasure. Just as good in my opinion. Well, thank you for watching and for coming along with me today, my friends, and I shall see you again in the future.